another edition of Burgh Watching. In this installment, I'm talking with some of my good friends who also happen to be the women behind the organization Propelle. Propelle helps women achieve their dreams of entrepreneurship through networking and skill building. Carrie Nardini, founder of I Made It Market.
Hi.
Health coach and mentor Emily Levinson.
Hi there.
And Kate Stoltzfus of Plum Media and Yinspiration. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So I want to start out by having you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves. So Carrie, why don't we start with you?
Sure. So I'm the founder of the I Made It Market. It is a nomadic indie craft fair, travels all around the city, and we pop into spaces that are in a state of flux and provide opportunities for local artists to sell their wares. So we're basically a craft fair that pops into different spaces, and every time a little bit different and really very fun and exciting each time. I also have a marketing business where I provide marketing services for those creative entrepreneurs.
Very great. Okay. Emily?
I am a holistic health coach. I also like to call myself a rainbow maker, a lifestylist, and a mentor for women who are looking to make better choices in their lives, whether it's through food, it's through their relationship with themselves, their self-talk, those type of things, and help them make good choices and to feel empowered and in control of their own lives.
And for people who follow Burgh Watching and Burgh Living, they might remember that you and I partnered together a little while ago to help get me on track.
Yes.
So we're still a work in progress for that. Kate, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My husband and I run a business called Plum Media. In the short, we make websites, mainly for mid to large size businesses. I am also founder and editor of Yinspiration.com, where I am on a mission to interview 100 Pittsburghers in their 20s and 30s.
And where are you now?
I'm on interview number 53.
So you're a little over halfway.
Just a little bit, yes.
That is excellent. Let's start back with you, Kate. Can you tell me a little bit about the mission and the goals of Propelle?
Sure. Propelle's mission is to help women entrepreneurs own their power, play bigger, and be the most successful entrepreneurs that they possibly can be.
And Emily, who benefits the most from Propelle?
Women who are interested in collaboration, partnership, support, and to build their networks with strong and independent women. Specifically, we really do bring a lot of women in the sectors of health and wellness, creative businesses like photography and graphic design. We also pull a lot of people interested in social media and marketing, and then crafters with Carrie's pull in the network there, and then mompreneurs, pretty much anybody who is looking to start a business, to grow their business, or really to take their business to new levels.
How many people do you think are involved in Propelle right now?
It depends on the arena. We probably have a few hundred on our Facebook page who are really active and involved. We generally pull about 20 to 30 women at each of our networking events, and then we do have a very active newsletter group and kind of following on the blog. So we really do touch in each area a different group of women, and I'm pretty impressed, I would say, with how active and involved, particularly on Facebook, the networking of women have been and how supportive and collaborative they are of each other.
And you mentioned classes. What kind of classes do you guys offer through Propelle?
We just did a Live What You Love and Make Money Doing It class, really intended to help people solidify their kind of purpose and their why of getting into business and help them really bring that to the next level. We will be bringing in the future classes on social media and marketing and how to use that for businesses, and a lot of other things on the way that are in the works, but those are sort of the most recent ones we've been working on.
So, Carrie, one of my favorite things that Propelle offers is their networking events. So tell me a little bit about those.
Those are also some of my favorite activities that we do. So we offer networking events so that people who may not have a chance to meet each other online or in their workspace, especially if they're looking to change what they're doing from a work perspective, they have the opportunity to meet, make connections, collaborate in person, and we do what we can to help move that along, and so that people don't feel intimidated or have any trouble with meeting each other and learning what each other is looking for at the event. So instead of just having to go on your own and walk up to people and introduce yourself, we do some fun activities to break the ice and get people to know who each other are before as the event starts.
Can you give me some specific examples of maybe how people have benefited from the events?
Absolutely, yes. We have some different collaborations that have taken place where marketing expertise has come together with individuals starting out looking to expand their marketing. We've had some interesting connections where people who are in the same small niche have found each other, sort of like it was meant to be. People we have in the pet industry right now have met and created a business partnership.
Oh my
so it's really interesting to see how people have connected, and then they've taken that then on to either Twitter or Facebook to continue their conversation, but they've now made a connection in person.
What can an entrepreneur do to get the most out of their participation in Propelle, Kate?
Well, I think one thing that a lot of our participants do is, get engaged before you attend the event. So, go to that Facebook invite, see who's coming, see who you'd like to connect with, introduce yourself to them online first. So that kind of gives you, some leeway or some direction when you get to the event to connect with a specific person and make sure you don't overlook somebody who you could really benefit from connecting with.
And I've actually seen that. I've been on your Facebook page, and when you announce an event, it's amazing the responses to that event. People are already starting the networking process right there. So it's very interesting. What do you think someone can do to get the most out of their participation?
I think just get connected in whatever way works. Coming to the events is a really great step, obviously, but like you said, on Facebook, on Twitter, I think connecting, keeping up the conversation, so it's not just a one-time event. If somebody inspired you, take it to the next step, do lunch, get together, connect on Twitter, connect on Facebook, so that you're continuing the conversation versus it just being a one-off event. And I really think that our group of women have just, beyond my wildest expectations, really continued that forward and have inspired me to keep doing that as well.
Great. Carrie, what do you think?
I think that we always have a skill building plus that we add to each event. So we did one of our networking happy hours, we had create your own elevator pitch, which was a really fun activity for us to put together ahead of time. And then we were able to share it with everyone, and they then shared their own elevator pitches. So I think that they can take away the opportunity to learn a new skill, brush up, or improve on something they may have had with the help from the individuals at the event.
Great. So we've talked a lot about your Facebook page. So what is the best way if someone wants to get in touch with you? What's the best way for them to do that?
I would definitely say right on our Facebook wall, you can tweet us at, our Twitter handle is @WePropelle. Send us an email. All of our contact information is on our website, and we're really responsive and fast.
And what is your website address?
www.wepropelle.com, and Propelle is spelled Propelle.
Like propeller.
Like
right?
propeller.
About that. Tell me, actually, I do want to diverge a little bit. Tell me a little bit about how you came up with the name.
We wanted to be very clear about our target group, which was women.
Right.
So we wanted to have a fun and playful spin on how to lift women up. And when we sat down and talked to each other, our biggest kind of connector and mission was to help women and support women, and we felt that we could do that best through business support and entrepreneurship, and we really felt that the theme with all of that was propelling women, helping launch them to the next level. And so we felt that it was a really fun play on propel, being feminine, and really, I don't know, just playing up that kind of pun almost.
Right, there's so many dimensions to that name, so many meanings.
Yes,
right?
That we really wanted to have that a little tongue-in-cheek, a little sassy, a little fun, but really also representative of the population we wanted to work with, which is women entrepreneurs.
So one of my missions on the Burgh Living blog is to get everyone's answer to why Pittsburgh. So Kate, why Pittsburgh for you?
Well, I moved to Pittsburgh in 2005, and yes, I was really enthralled with the beautiful skyline. I love all of our bridges, all the awesome things to do here. But what I found my very favorite thing is the people that live in Pittsburgh and the connections that I've made. And through the activities I've done, through Propelle, through all sorts of things throughout the city, I've made the best friends, the best business connections, and I just feel really supported in this city.
So true, though. How about you, Emily?
Why not Pittsburgh? I think that's a better question. Pittsburgh for me is home. It's the place that I've lived the longest in my life and had growing up moved around a lot as, shifting from city to city, and Pittsburgh always just felt like home for me. So when I came back in about 2005, it was like I was coming home. Right. And I love that about Pittsburgh. And the other thing that really I love is that it's possible to have a mark as an individual, as a small business, as 3 women. We have the chance and the ability in Pittsburgh to make a huge impact and a huge difference in this city. And that for me is, with every business opportunity, with every organization I've been a part of, has been the most amazing and exciting and wonderful part of Pittsburgh for me.
That's a great answer. And Carrie, why Pittsburgh for you?
The creativity here is pretty incredible. We have an endless pool almost of creativity, and there's so much technology that there's a really great opportunity to collaborate, and people are very open to collaboration.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's also a place where you can do what it is you set out to do and also achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. Otherwise, I'm now raising a child and having my own business, and I'm able to do it, and I have people that I can rely on and collaborate with and create even more connections.
Yeah, there's so much support here.
There's a lot of support, a lot of creativity, and a lot of collaboration. Okay. Pittsburgh. Go Pittsburgh.
Go Pittsburgh. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate you. I know you're all busy ladies, so thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for another edition of Burgh Watching. A very special thank you to Justin Strong, the owner of Ava and Shadow Lounge, where we're shooting today here in East Liberty, where you can find the women of Propelle every other month during their networking happy hours. Stay up to date on all things Burgh by following the Burgh Living blog at www.burghliving.com or our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Burgh Living. Of course, you can also follow us on Twitter under our username @Burgh Living. Thanks, and we'll see you the next time.